if you do like to come this way.
Oh, come on, Professor. I had enough of museums back at school. Why can't we go somewhere a bit more exciting? Or if you want to teach me about ancient Egypt, you could just take me there. You do have a time machine, you know.
Yes, all right. I just want to have a quick snoop around.
Not much of a comic strip.
Hieroglyphs, Ace.
Ancient Egyptians were never my strong point. I preferred art anyhow. Well, until the room got blown up.
Ah, yes. So you're what's causing all the trouble.
What was that, Professor?
Oh, nothing. Just thinking.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we had all the party with us.
Not at all. I'm the Doctor and this is my friend Ace.
Hiya.
Well, if you would like to join us, we'll be in the next exhibit.
Thank you.
Oh, come on, Professor. I'm bored.
Ace, if you would just admire the history in front of you, I think you'd find it very interesting.
A bunch of people who worshipped a load of animal-headed gods and buried themselves with their pets. No thanks. What was that?
Come on. Down here.
What's going on?
Shh. You know what we are after. Find it.
What are we going to do?
Stay quiet.
Colonel? A gift for the Führer?
9. Take it. It shall be part of my personal collection.
Mein Colonel, why the sudden interest in Egyptology? Surely our assets would be more useful elsewhere.
Orders are orders, Searbold. You will do as I tell you. Is that understood?
Ja, Colonel.
Colonel Dieter, I think I found it. Ah! It's burning hot! There. Now we must get out of here.
Have they gone, Doctor?
I think so.
Good thing they found what they were after before they got to us.
There's nothing good about what they just stole.
Professor?
We need to get after them, at all costs.
Colonel!
Down!
Behind there, Colonel!
Kill them! They must not be allowed to escape!
I don't think our cover is going to last much longer, Professor.
I think you're right, Ace. Do you have any Nitro 9 on you? This is no time to be coy, Ace. Yes or no?
One can.
Right. Don't ever let me catch you doing this. Set the timer for 10 seconds.
You'll blow us to smithereens.
It gives us enough time to distract our German friends and get to the TARDIS. Schnell! Schnell!
What a bunch of wimps, eh, Professor? Are you alright, Doctor?
No, Ace. I've made a very grave error. Very grave indeed. You say the man and the girl did this?
Yeah, Colonel.
And then they ran into this box?
Yeah.
British spies. They must have known that we would be here. Why else would they be carrying explosives?
Do you want us to go in there and retrieve them?
Of course.
It's locked, Colonel.
Then smash it down! Shoot it!
Gott den Himmel!
But it is wood. It's made of wood. Why aren't our weapons damaging it?
What is this thing?
I'm not sure. But if we cannot get into it, then we shall take it with us. It is only a small box. They will have to come out sometime.
Doctor, I think they're going to move us.
Excellent! Just what the Doctor ordered.
Professor?
Well, the Nazis have got their hands on something dangerous, and we need to get it back. What a better way than to let them take us with it? We'll be safe inside the TARDIS.
So, what is this thing, Professor?
Oh, it's nothing.
Professor, what aren't you telling me?
That squadron of Nazi troops have just stolen an ancient Egyptian artifact, yes? Well, it's slightly more than an Egyptian trinket. It's a key.
A key? A key to what?
To a time-space tunnel, and I forgot about it.
What? Professor, you're making even less sense than usual.
The point is, we cannot let that particular artifact stay in their grabby clutches.
So, what's so special about this time-space tunnel that Hitler's lot want it?
Ah, but that's the point. They don't know that it's a key. They think it's something else entirely. An artifact that holds incredible magical cosmic properties.
So they get the magic key and they win the war? Right, well that's making a bit more sense. So, how come you knew all about this then?
Because I saw it at the Natural History Museum years ago. Or perhaps years ahead. Anyway, I knew it wouldn't be safe here, so I realised I had to come back and steal it.
Ace, Professor. Never thought of you as a cat burglar. So you forgot to go back and nick it?
Yes, unfortunately I came back to collect it a little too late. We just happened to coincide with the Nazis' own wretched scheme. We've stayed here too long. Come on.
Their steering is worse than yours, Professor.
I regret to see whether that was a joke or not. There! Much better.
Must be putting us in transit.
Yes, which means we have a drive and a plane journey ahead of us.
Couldn't we just take the TARDIS and get there when they arrive?
Ace, we may end up arriving a year later, or in the wrong place entirely. We shall ride out the journey.
Joke's on them anyway. They think we're stuck inside a little box.
Exactly. Get that stuff unloaded immediately. I'll want the Ankh Key brought to my office.
You disappoint me, Colonel.
Commander Wagner, I did not expect your arrival so soon.
The Führer decided that it would be best to arrive a little ahead of schedule. Unfortunately, when I arrived a week ago, I discovered that you were no longer in the country. Would you care to explain that?
Part of my studies, Commander. I was investigating the whereabouts of a certain Egyptian artifact.
This again. Precisely why the Führer wanted me to come. You have your orders, Colonel Dieter, and I have mine. You cannot, under any circumstances, leave your post in search of some Egyptian ornament.
But I found it, Commander. As we speak, my men are...
You hear about some ancient myth, some key to another time, another place, and you expect it to be real?
If the Führer can have his spears, and I can have my key.
Hold your tongue, Dieter. Otherwise, you may find it being torn out. I'm returning to my quarters. We shall discuss this tomorrow. In the meantime, I want a full report of your exploits in England, and a look at what precisely you thought was so important to the success of the war.
Professor, we've moved again.
Aha! We've arrived at our destination at last.
Looks like some sort of storage hangar or something.
Yes, nice and dark, just as we wanted. Now, we shall go out there, have a quick look around, and see if we can locate the crate holding the key.
Gotcha.
Ace, Nitro 9?
Not a can, Professor.
Good girl.
Doctor?
Ace, you know that Nitro 9 I told you not to carry? Well, I want you to cause a little distraction.
Whatever you say, Professor.
Ace! Their necks have been broken. I've seen something like this before.